Tair Dringfa Fechan is the race number 6 of the ZWIFT Racing League round 2. We start from the beach side and then we go towards the mountain straight away. We turn left here, Ocean Boulevard, to go under the sea very soon. And then we start this first part, which is very flat. 349 is the total elevation for 31.5 kilometers for this stage. Very hilly with a few tests. Let's see the route now, and let's go through the analysis. So far so good. The first 3-4 kilometers flat. We are going back now on the tunnel once again, so we are still underwater, very flat for now. I believe most of the races will be in groups. First little kick here, we go up quickly on 6%, so make sure your legs are warm up here, and this is the most difficult part of this race, of this stage. We're going up to the epic KOM. Luckily, obviously, we're not going to do the entire epic KOM, so here's the very start with 8%, 7% kicking in. After the turn that slows down a bit here, we have a next turn on the right here where it's going to kicks. When it's gonna kick more again. So here, if you're a light rider, this is your opportunity. If you are a bit more of a heavy rider or flat rider, no puncher, then you have to try hard to go back. Here on the bridge is really your hard time. If you're a bit of a heavy rider, 3% only is where you can put down your watts and go back to the group. Really crucial here to stay with a group. If you are left alone here, is really a long way to go. So you have to give everything here. No matter if you're a lightweight rider or a bit more of a heavy rider, try to stay with someone, try to stay with a group, don't be alone, so try to push as much as you can. If you have a group at the front or at the back, just decide what group to stay. We turn right here, so we avoid the epic KOM. Now it's a bit of a mini roller coaster, mainly flat, 1%, 2%, and -1, -2%, so a bit of a descent, a lot of turns. So if the group slow down a bit, the group in front of you here, and if you are 2 or 3 riders, then push very hard and try to go back to the group. Here's your opportunity. A lot of turns, you have visibility on the group in front of you, and if you're part of the group, obviously try to make sure that you keep the speed a bit high. If not, the risk is the people from the back or mini groups, they will catch up with your group or with your bunch of riders. We turn right here, so we don't go to the jungle, and then we start the descent. Very large road, very straight. So here is like a bit of a point where you can also do a super tack like I did here. And there's a point where there's not much really going on, very flat, not many turns. So I believe by this point the group will be broken in maybe 2 or 3 groups. A bit of gravel, a bit of sand here, not much going on, I think, on this part of the race. But again, if you are a rider that you want to attack, if you have good legs, if you feel you have a strong team at the moment, that something can happen, because it's when you don't think something can happen, that actually will. So I think we're going back again here with a bit of hill, not very like hard hill, you know, you go 1, 2, 3%. We are going towards the Italian villas. We don't go now on the Italian villas because we're gonna turn right later. So yeah, so we go towards this the Italian villas now. A bit of a descent again. Here is not, there's not much space to attack, so I think we probably everyone is gonna be in the group. We have a sprint here, which is pointless for the race because it's a scratch race. Then we go towards the inside once again, so we go on the bridge and we go back to the mini island that lead to the ZWIFT KOM. 2.5 kilometers, 1.8%. Don't get tricked that the overall slope here, overall gradient, because the first part is really hard. You can see now 5, 6, 7, 8%, 9, 10%. This is the heartbeat of the ZWIFT KOM, and then it's gonna get a bit more mild. As you can see now, a bit of flat, and then again very like minimal gradient, 2-3% that leads towards the ZWIFT KOM. If the group is small, maybe it's gonna stay together. If you have a big group, expect someone attacking on the ZWIFT KOM. Again, it's a bit of an up and down, so it's really a good point for the puncher to attack if they have the legs. If you don't, try to hold on. Again, try to stick with a group, try to stick with a bunch of guys, because after the ZWIFT KOM, which is about to finish now, so this is the really mild part of the ZWIFT KOM, a fairly long descent and large road will start. So if you are left alone here, you need to really give everything to go back. And now we're going back to the same route, so it's a bit of a loop, and then we will gonna again go towards the Italian villas. So very straightforward route at this point, very large. We don't go right here, we're still going straight to do the large bit. We go another mini loop here, and then we will go towards the Italian villas again. So this is just a part that we just done. 20 kilometers in now, not much to go. We are about 12 kilometers to go, 10 kilometers. So if you have the legs, so you need to start considering tactics and see how many members of the team are still in the first group. I believe at this point there still be some broken groups here. Another very flat and large road part. So if you are left alone, here's really a struggle. If you are in the group, obviously is a moment to rest a bit and to start thinking about tactics. We're going towards the volcano. Not much to say here. Pretty smooth road, the classic. I believe everyone knows the volcano. You go up to 3-4%. Not very long mountains, not very long hills. It's quite an elevation one, but they all come with this very low gradient hill. So if you are a puncher or a rider very good in the flats, it's not the most difficult route that you'll have to face during this ZWIFT Racing League. This comes after the Keith Hill after party, of course, so it's with a hill finish. Let's go back to downtown, and now we turn on left, very long descent. Again, here is another very straightforward straight line. At the end of the road here, we're going to go towards the desert flat, but we will turn on Titan's Grove instead. Here is definitely a moment where tactics kick in. Not many kilometers to go. We are about to 5-6 kilometers to go. We're about 2 kilometers to reach Titan's Grove. And the roller coaster will start. Here a bit of a gravel before I'm going towards the Titan's Grove. This is the moment when you have to prepare your legs, because whatever you want to attack or whatever you try to hang on, and here is going to get really hard and harsh. About to turn right here on the Titan Groves on the natural reserve of Watopia, and this is the key moment. No more excuses here. You get the legs or you don't have the legs. We start with a quick up and down. The graphic on top to show the elevation on the map doesn't really help, because it's all an up and down. We start with a few little kicks of 3-4%, down 6%, and then kicks up to 7-8%. Slightly longer kicks like the first one that you can see here. You can identify with all the colorful road for the ZWIFT 10 years anniversary. Down again, up, down again. You can see I was riding here with Chevaria and Larsen. You can see how many seconds you can lose or gain on those little roller coaster. You can see now at the moment, look, Chevry seems completely away. Larsen is at 11 seconds from me, and then you see they will come back so quickly. Because of the how hard and how up and downs are this roller coaster, you have to try to hang on with a group. work out your tactics if you want to get a bit harder, if you want to roll quicker. And now a mini flat before on this turn, starting the Titans Grove KOM reverse. 4.3% average, 900 meters where you need to give everything. You need to give absolutely everything here. Make sure you don't start too early, don't start too late as well, and try to make up as much as we can. I think if you can draft as much as we can, as much as you can here, 5%, not too hard, and then this is the moment we have to give the final kick, and this is the arrival point. So this was the Recon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have fun in the Zwift Racing League, and I hope I see you here for the Zwift Racing League round 3. Make sure you check the video on how to reach the 100 kilometers per hour top right. See you next time.